I didn't know you're a feet guy, but
Now I am.
I think I should have known from like our like past discussions. To be honest.
I did ask for pillows at the strip club. No, just kidding. Oh, that'd be terrible. I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Nice. I don't know why, but that reminds me. Have you ever seen those like Peter guns?
No, what's that?
The
It's
Peter Griffin?
it's like Peter's face is like the top portion of the gun.
Is it hot?
I mean, if you're into that.
Are you?
No, not really. I mean, you touching Ozzy's strawberry there?
Such a real deal too.
You touch Ozzy?
If he wants me to. Ozzy, do you want me to? I thought he was still there.
Nah, I think he just went upstairs.
Damn, can't have shit in Detroit.
Oh, shit out here.
Can't have shit out here. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. God, please. Every day we stray further from God. Welcome to the podcast, by the way.
Rule 34. Shit.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. So guys, what's new with you guys?
I mean, I heard you went to a strip club recently.
I did.
Again.
Following from our last interaction.
So what happened? Because last time you were leaving, you were like, "All right, that's it. I've had an epiphany."
Oh yeah, I did say that.
You're like, I'm a changed man.
So, it was literally like my second or third day back to work, and they're like, "Hey, are you ready?" And I'm like, "Ready for what?" "We're going out tonight." I'm like, "I literally just got back. What do you mean? Like, this is the most like going out and doing rowdy like partying in a long time." They're like, "It's Riley's birthday," and I was like, "Oh fuck, we're going out." And so, I was like, "I don't have money," and they're like, "Shut the fuck up." And so, we went to bars, and then, like at the last bar we went to, they're like, "Fuck you, we're going to a strip club," and I was like, "Oh no!" Like, I just said out loud, like, "Are you guys sure?" And it was like a group of 12, and I was
They're
like
like,
the
"We're
only
sure."
one that said, "Nah, I think I'm good," but like. So we all went, and I was like, "I ain't got no strip club money." And he's like, "Shut the fuck up." And then they paid for my entry fee. And they gave me a couple bucks to throw. And then I just remember getting home at 5 a.m.
I mean, that's kind of gay. You as a man going to a strip club and getting money from another man?
Having boners with the homies. I see nothing wrong with that.
I said it was
no.
wrong. I said it's just kind of gay.
You know, real homies share their boners anyway.
Yeah. See, you're not understanding. If
No,
you're a real
not that way.
But Jason, you said it was wrong.
I guess I'm just not a real homie.
You ain't a real one.
No.
But
Do the homie.
do
Do the homie. Do the homie.
The strip club's just the strippers walking up to us like,
Bitch.
Yeah, they start flying. Was it? Oh man, it was. Oh man, was it worth it? A little bit. It was a little awkward. It was cool.
What was a little awkward?
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
knows some of the strippers. That's what makes it awkward.
It has something to do with you constantly shoving your finger down that poor strawberry.
This was me at the strip club. On the strawberry.
I mean,
No.
had to pay them back somehow.
You know,
Don't forget the finger too, Jason.
yeah. I asked my friend because like he got this was his first time going to a strip club, and he's like he comes back out and I was driving them home. He's like, "Yo, I think she loves me," dude. I was like, "Oh, did you have a good time?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, I think I'm in love," and I was like, "Oh no, it's the stripper effect," and then I was like. He's like, "Dude, she did some nasty things in there." I was like, "Oh yeah, did she like spit in your mouth?" Did she? Just the whole car went silent. Oh my gosh, she spit in your mouth. I think she wanted me. I was like, "Oh my god."
That's so funny.
It's a canon event. We gotta let it happen.
Yeah, it's a canon event. Gee wills, Batman.
I don't think that is. I don't think that's a canon, man. Ain't no way.
Wait, dude, happened. A stripper spit in his mouth.
We'll have
I mean, I guess if you're
generations.
there, you know.
I mean, if you're getting paid to do it,
When in Rome.
So that was awesome. Saw some titties. Was fooling around. So yeah, what have you guys been up to?
Not shit.
Selling weed.
100.
I say, Jason, we don't go out like you do, you know.
I don't mean to. It just happened.
We should have did a bussy run.
We should have done the bussy run.
Gone to Buc-ee's.
For the viewers out there, it's Bucky's or Harold, as Cesar likes to call it.
Jason, you're not starting that bullshit up, okay? It's not gonna work.
Once we get the fandom, got chat. Just kidding.
Clip that shit.
Clip that shit.
Jamie,
Run it back.
Jamie, you know what? Just cut this part out.
I'm just saying, for the viewers, please, let this grow. The beaver's name is Harold.
It's not.
And if anyone says it's not, they're wrong.
Jason, Bucky says it's not. What do you mean?
They don't know what's up. Oh, we know what's up.
The fake Texas knows
Illuminati
what's up? No, I don't think so. The guy who refuses to go to Bucky's? No, I don't think he knows what's up.
Not even. Y'all gotta catch up to me. Okay. Yeah.
Like-
When was the last time you went?
Let's say sorry.
Interesting.
when we were driving up there. Wait, no, I think it was all of us though, because we went with Hana last time, right? Because Hana passed out in the car.
No, dude, the last time I went was just Eddie, so.
Damn.
Fake
I was gonna
friend.
say, yeah, with Eddie.
Dang.
What do you mean fake friend? We called you, and then the next day you were
Oh,
like,
yeah!
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was just balls deep in someone, like,
Oh
sorry.
my God! No, stop.
On my hands
That's
and
not the right
knees.
timing to talk about this.
Listen, you were just talking about seeing titties. What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
guys
when
did give me that.
when is the right time to talk about this, Jason?
I guess now. In fairness, that was a pretty fun. Wait, so Christmas?
No. This
This
is
was
after.
Christmas.
No, this was after that. This is when Eddie called you. And then you were like.
No, because when Eddie called me, that was December 13th. And then you guys called me again on Christmas.
No, this was recently, like after Christmas for sure. Like maybe within the last month or two, like month and a half.
Chat, is this true?
On my chat. I just absolve and just turn into comments. Cut me out.
There's a lot of
Put the
N-words.
comments here. Alright, got one from Big Titty. What the fuck?
Oh my God, Jesus. But yes, I would love to go to Bussies. And put down in the comment section, what should I get at Bussies? What? What?
It's not Harold's anymore.
Caught me lacking.
No,
Caught me
just
bugging. But you don't know I'm thugging.
Also, is there a reason like Harold? Is that just like you looked at him and you just like felt that out?
Yeah, no, it just feels like he's Harold.
he's just got a persona cooked up. you
Oh,
know?
I know. Just to come next time with a fucking beaver outfit. Guys, I was lying to myself.
Oh.
I'm Harold.
Damn.
This
I love
conversation happened
those
at Bucky's, by the
dams.
way.
Huh?
This conversation happened at Bucky's. We're like in the gas station part, and he was just like. Where Jason's like, what do you think his name is? I was like, isn't it Bucky? Like, he's named after the story. And Jason was like, nah, he's like more like, he's just like, looks at, he was like, maybe like a Harold or like, I forget what else you said, but
Henry.
Yeah.
that's the one that
Harold
stuck to you for
Ford.
some reason.
I will keep asking every time we go until someone gives me a different answer. It's Harold.
Jason, the manager there, gave you the
I
correct
know,
answer.
bro. Got zero shame. He's like, I'm gonna go ask the fucking employees what they think the mascot's name is.
A lot of the times they don't even know.
They said, I don't know, Bucky.
I should have asked when they first
Like,
opened.
anyways, brisket on the line.
Oh no.
You want to try some jerky? Jorky?
Like right now?
I don't know.
Wait, Jason, but why the onesies called the Bucky's onesies and not the Harold onesies then?
Damn, he got you there.
Okay, that does seem to fit it really well.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Jason's just like we blipped. You weren't there. I was in Texas.
It was actually Marissa.
I know what I know, and
It was actually Marissa.
it's called Bearstein. No, it's Bearstein.
Jesus Christ,
Having-
Marissa's digging deep.
We're about to have all of the deep government
Oh my God.
crazy people.
Life isn't fair. Constant pain.
Pain, you say?
Pain?
Because his name is Bucky?
Harold seems right. I'm not letting that up.
What's his last name then?
He's so cool, he doesn't need a last name.
Colin, even
Do
Mario
you
has
name
a last
your
name.
pets have last names? Okay, besides you, because I know Lola does have a last name.
Yeah.
What are the cats' last names?
Brown and Ramirez.
Holy
Sweetie Brown.
shit, I
Mr.
forgot
Ramirez.
about fuck.
Lola's
I definitely
even got a
remembered
middle
when you
name.
Just opened your mouth. I was like, oh shit, damn. I just dug myself a hole.
You're telling me your son does not bear your last name? You
Flash?
grab this man and you show everyone his balls,
That's
but
kinda fucked
his
up.
balls don't have a
That's
last
pretty fucked
name.
up that Connor doesn't have your last name. That's really tells you a lot about your person.
It does. I abandoned my child a lot. That's why I'd be a pretty cool dad.
Still says my
Gets
child.
literal,
Wow,
like,
you really must be your dad's son.
I told that to my mom. He's like, go grab your son. No, I'm going to do to him what my dad did to me. And I just walk out the door. My mom just texts me, that was a terrible joke. I was like, but did you laugh though? She never texts me back. I was like, I'm going to take that as a yes.
just come in
Oh,
with the milk.
Speaking of, when your mom showed you that bag of weed, did you give her shit for it?
No, yeah, me and my sister did. Me and my sister looked at my mom, and then she's like, I think I'm going to give this to Diego. We all looked at her, we're like, I got yelled at for this shit.
I mean, it sounds like he needs
And
it.
homie's gonna smoke it up? Like,
There needs some anger management of some sort. If weed is, her medicinal.
They're like,
What-
"Alright,
what
we're
is-
calling ice on you."
What is it with I don't know, I don't know about y'all moms, but our moms all of a sudden just became cool with just weed, I guess. All of a sudden they're like, is I
yeah.
my mom, I caught my mom off guard a few years ago. I was like, cause she was like, I'm going the homeopathic route and finding remedies online instead of taking medicine or getting vaccines. Dumb as shit. She's telling me gotta pick up these certain roots because they're good for your heart health or whatever and blah blah blah. And I was like, speaking of plants, is weed medicinal? In your way? 'Cause it's all natural.
all natural.
Depending on what brand, I hope it's all natural.
Did your mom smoke weed, Luis?
Hell no. No, but she has been on this kind of, I don't know, I guess it feels like it's been forever, but I feel like my mom's finally gotten on the health craze. And to be fair, I think she got a pre-diabetic diagnosis or something, so she is trying to eat healthier, but then she's also kind of she does some kind of weird things. We won't eat any grains anymore. No grains and no bread. And I'm like, well, okay, I guess. That's whatever. But then she's like, we also have to eat something green, red, and blue or purple. And I'm like, what? And then she's like, every meal has to have that. I'm like,
Wait, what's
Where's
blue
the
and purple?
blue?
I don't know. She's just
Romaine lettuce.
yeah, I don't know.
Well,
She's
no,
just
but because your reds are your fruits and your greens are your
she
veggies.
she
Eggplant.
She puts blueberries and purple potatoes in everything, dude. I
Oh,
don't know.
so it's not like a food group thing. It's the actual color.
Yeah, no. It's just the colors.
Oh,
She's
it's
just
just
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
she's
I was like,
literally-
what?
She's literally just having colors and shit, and I don't know. I mean, I love my mom, and like, good for her for eating healthier and shit. But like, I don't know. It's so weird.
Your mom smokes weed, right?
So she's still extremely against that, actually. But
I definitely think your mom smokes weed or eats edibles, dude.
Ain't no way, dude.
Dude.
She gave me shit for like being high as fuck with Marissa like a few months ago.
Damn.
Yeah, for
yeah.
reals? I still think
She's
it's
like, damn, you look high as a kite. Damn, motherfucker, you smell.
That's fun. I just remember all the time Cesar's mom did not like me, and now I can like sit down and like say hi, and have a tiny conversation with her. That's trippy how life turns itself around.
you know, I don't think my mom's feelings on you has changed. I'm being
I
honest.
definitely think so, bro. Because we like when I remember coming over your house one time, and we just started talking, and I was just like, I've never once said more than like 5 words to your mother. That was like,
Well, is that because you say hi and then you just basically walk away?
no,
Or is it-
I say hi and like everything. I play with your brother and your sister, and then and then I ask her like, hey, like how's Cinzetti's or what do you do now? And then she'll actually bring a conversation, and then
Yeah, but
she'll
did
ask
you do
me
that
stuff.
before? Did you do that before though?
Oh, when we were teenagers? No, not at all. When we were teenagers.
Exactly.
Well, no, actually, I did when we worked together. Because one time we were in bakery together.
No, I don't blame her for not talking back in that case then.
No, and then
She's trying to get her work done, Jason.
that lady couldn't do her work.
Damn it,
She was a
stop.
good ass worker.
Stop bringing up Cinzetti's. I'm craving fucking cream bread blueberry bitch.
That's crazy. Every time I see her at Cincinnati, she's always chatting me up and shit.
Really?
Yeah. Whenever I see her, I'm always like, hey, and then she's like, oh, hi, what are you guys up?
I think it's because you know Spanish, dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say my mom's willing to talk to my friends more if they know Spanish.
Yeah, I was about to say like
I
definitely.
was gonna say I feel bad because I'm like your mom only seems to speak English to like me.
No, she speaks English to me.
Sometimes it's like it's an intermix of like English and Spanish.
Yeah, I was about to say like every time like she tries to talk to you like it's Spanish and English, dude. A good wombo combo.
Spanglish.
Except for your dad. I love when your dad talks. It's so funny. Like I love hearing him talk.
I also like when your dad talks.
Yeah. Because he
Why?
was a quiet guy, and when he talks, he has like such a cool, funny voice. It's like,
I don't think it's a funny voice, but I just like hearing your dad
yeah.
talk.
Sometimes like it'll be the darndest things. Like your dad's pretty cool. And, like I saw one time he was just sitting on the couch, and your brothers or sister were playing, and he's just like, hey. Just like, yeah. He's like, how are you, Jason? Good. You're looking good, man. And I'm like, damn. Shout out, dog.
I like can't imagine what your dad sounds like.
Honestly, I don't. My dad sounds like my dad. I don't know. I don't think his voice is all that unique or like I don't know. Like it doesn't sound that unique to me. Like I guess I'm used to it though.
Yeah.
And also like Jason, he still doesn't know your name by the way.
No, I don't.
He still called you Jonathan.
You know, and that's okay. I'm Jonathan now. I'll take it.
I mean,
that's that cool.
If it helps, I don't correct Freda when she calls me Melissa. Because she'll still sometimes correct herself. She's like, oh, sorry, Marissa. And then, so, like, as of late, ever since I, like, been going over to Hannah's house, which is a pain in the ass at this point because of that stupid... Or
let's just cut it to commercial.
It only goes as hard as you want to go.
So you just...
I'm not gonna hit Cesar as hard as I can, because then he's gonna hit me as hard as he can. I don't want that.
Just guttural punch.
Just goes through the door. Fuck! Run it back! Run it back!
Come on. Just, just don't deck each other.
Alright, we're back, right?
Yeah, we're back now.
Oh, okay.
We're back.
So wait, what were you talking about it before? Something about...
I totally forgot what we came back from.
I don't remember. Honestly either.
Holy shit. Damn. Oh my, is this us? Like,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, it is.
Oh shit, are we here?
You
Yeah.
you
We're
guys
not
planning
in
on watching the
Hannah's
Super
room
Bowl?
right
We
now?
just went NPC mode after that.
I'm probably not gonna watch this. I don't know. I usually don't.
You don't go to like a party and it's like gradually like look at it once in a while.
I mean, I guess if I get invited to a party for it, yeah, but like, if I'm just home alone, like probably not.
Damn, those Buffalo Wild Wings are gonna be crazy packed.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
gonna be a good money day though.
You,
And I was
Jason?
like, I was just
Huh?
thinking about the people getting tips.
No, definitely not. No, we don't have TVs. Like we only have a TV at the bar, but no one's gonna go to Brazilian Steakhouse just to look at the Super Bowl.
I
Well,
mean,
Someone's probably could go in there and be like, all right, let me get some like shots and I'll put on the game, please.
Dude, I would not pay like $15 a shot just to watch the Super Bowl.
oh man, the bar at Applebee's is gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Those
Applebee's.
Dollarinas are gonna be insane, dog.
Wait, do you work when it's going on?
Huh?
Do you work when it's going on?
Oh, I work a double every Sunday.
Damn.
Hell.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god. No, I was who was I talking to? I was talking to Allie and I was just like, how do I make up a lie when I need to go see the halftime show? Do I be like, you wanted a drink? Sorry, I have to take a shit. Just goes to the bar and looks at the TV for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm back. We saw him got our drinks. Oh yeah, what did you want?
See, you just watch on your phone. Like, they always post afterwards.
But I do want to see the commercials too.
They post those too.
Wait. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of something else.
Just like, I'm sorry guys, I'm diabetic. I gotta go take some insulin real quick.
And it takes 30 minutes. It's like a K-hole too. It's kind of like that kind of combo. Just
No, just tell them you're hypoglycemic. It takes a few minutes to get the sugar back up, you know?
I am hypo gay. Excuse me, please.
Just tell me you got the shit.
That's it. I just...
No, I think you were right.
Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. Welcome to vlog. Oh, God, my asshole. Fuck.
You should not have did what I did last night.
Damn, the stripper really got me.
Oh no.
Speaking of that, have you gotten your dream yet?
I have a lot of dreams.
How? Like, I don't know.
What is he gonna say, chat?
Have you gotten pigged yet?
How's your guys' day?
Shit.
This isn't something we can just bring up in Good Morning America one day once we get that.
Come on.
Come on,
like they ask Cesar like important questions like your childhood, your upbringing. Now, Jason, you mentioned that you got pegged. Any other questions?
Do you not want to be the face of that, Jason? Like, come on.
Oh, why
You
can't
can
I
promote
be
healthy
the one
prostate.
to?
It's for the pegging.
What is
Yeah,
that
you get
one
Adam
dude?
Eve sponsorship. There you go.
Who was that crazy artist that was like on that podcast with that chick, and she was like asking about like fucking his cousin and like if you do it again.
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah.
Kevin Gates
Yeah, just like that.
Just full of Kevin Gates.
was like, yeah, no, it's fucked up. It's like racism and this and that. It's because of slavery. And then he's like, oh, she's like, so you didn't even know that she was your cousin? And he's like, nah. And then she's like, would you do it again? And he's like, fuck yes, I would.
Fuck yes, I would.
Yeah, you had me in the first half. You had us in the first half.
The second half landed the touchdown. Finger licking good.
Alabama. Ah, shit.
Jesus Christ! How did this turn into this? How do we go from strip club to pegging?
to be fair, I don't think those two are that far off. They're both sexual in nature.
You can have a nice conversation with a stripper that doesn't involve pegging.
Have you?
Let's just cut to commercials.
Have you done anything off your vision board yet?
Well, I definitely got to take off the skating twice a month now because of my knee.
Ooh.
So that's off the table.
I mean, is it though? You can just catch up.
Yeah, persevere.
Just my sprain.
Catch me in the bowl in a wheelchair.
My nephew asked me that today. He's like, "When are you gonna go skating?" I'm not. My knee is shredded. Like, there's like I can't skate for 6 months at least.
Now you gotta go skating with him. He doesn't have a computer.
I told my grandma about my vision board about the vasectomy.
What'd she say?
Dude, my grandma was like, "I don't know anything about your future now." I'm just like, "Thank you, grandma." She said it 3 fucking times.
You're
dude.
like, you should have
sorry.
asked her.
No, I didn't mean to cut. She said it 3 darn times.
You should have asked her if she was like a psychic, because you're like,
People-
you be seeing my future?
Yeah.
What was it like?
People say the darnest things.
Dude, my grandma was like, "How's your ex?" Grandma, what? And she's like, "Yeah, I just want to make sure she's doing good." I don't know. I haven't talked to her in like 2 months. Can I have her number? What the? She kept asking for my ex-girlfriend's number.
Grandma, you're trying to raise up the wrong generation. Man.
Nah, she kept telling me, she's like, "I think you have a future with her. I think you should get back with her." I'm like, what is this? Like, I just came to say hi. Like, what is this conversation we're having? They got no. I just said, "All right, bye, grandma." Like, it was nice seeing you. I usually can see my grandma for 2 hours. I was only there for like 20 minutes. Yeah.
Just trying to save you, man.
The gym part's this Friday, so doing that. I have been walking more. Because I got back to my old job, since money should be getting back better.
Back
I
better.
think back
Better.
Breaking back.
Breaking
I
Bad.
do want to go back to Seattle, and go back to San Antonio for a little bit, and then
What's there?
What you looking for?
Just
What you
step
trying
on.
to do? I knew.
No, like what's in Seattle?
oh, it's just beautiful. We should
Yeah.
go. We should all go as a group.
He likes how undiverse it is, and the seasonal depression.
Yeah. Just
I mean, is it seasonal if it's all the time?
I guess that's a
That
fair
just
point.
sounds like
No.
England.
That's-
It's just depression.
That's a fair point. Seasonal depression here, there's just constant.
how about we should do that a thing? We should make it a group. Like how you guys went to Florida. Let's go to Seattle.
Well, what's
What's out
though?
there? Yeah.
The
beach is
Space
nice,
Needle.
but the Space Needle was actually the Space Needle was pretty cool. Why?
Jason, I said that as like a joke, like sarcastically, like
Do you guys
it's a
have a
space
passport?
needle.
The beach,
In that weather?
isn't it Oregon?
Like there's a beach there too.
No, Seattle's Washington.
Isn't it cold as fuck?
Not during like spring and summer.
Not for 2 months, you know. The rest of the time it's gloomy and rainy.
And then
Yeah, I
if
was
we
gonna
get like
say,
a
it's just
rental, we can go to
pouring.
Portland, Oregon.
What's there?
It's just nice. Big
J.A.S.
trees, nice hiking trails. There's nothing but hiking trails. The trees are huge. It's beautiful.
Do you know a particular hiking trail that's good?
I remember this one I pulled over into. It was pretty cool. I can't remember the name, but I don't know. It's just beautiful towns. Like it's just a different scenery. The seafood's really good there. Also, if we all have our passports, we can just go to Canada.
And then what?
Get DMT.
Just all of us. Just
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm sounding pessimistic, but like, it kind of sounds like going to the Grand Canyon, right? Like you go, you see the Grand Canyon, you're like, man, that's real cool, and then after 20 minutes, you're like, all right, like
no. I think it's just
it's
like
the Grand Canyon. Like I don't know.
like Tacoma's pretty cool. Tacoma's really nice. Portland, Oregon's really cool.
See,
There's
like,
a lot of
this is-
sceneries.
This is. I'm broke. I am broke, right? But these sound like such weird places to visit. And like the US is so big and there's so much shit to see, like the redwoods. Go to like Miami to an actual tropical climate, or like even the city of New York or Chicago or
Yeah.
like bigger cities like
How about let's do that? Let's go to New York.
New York.
Yeah, none of us has been there.
Fuck, I'm just gonna have to leave my phone here, you know.
Well,
I'm not trying to get robbed.
Bruh.
Dude,
Fuck, New
does
York
Apple
is
have theft
terrible.
protection?
Huh?
Does Apple have theft protection?
Yeah.
I'll say for Samsung, they have a little thing for theft perception or fuck
Theft.
protection. Yeah, Like that says it's not valid in New York.
What, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
they have a separate one that's specially for New York.
No, you know what? You're right. Because when you sign up for Apple Care, there's a separate page just for New York. I shit you not. Like, there's like the whole waiver. You see all of the states,
It's
and
like
then there's
sign
another
here
one.
if you're in New York.
And then yeah, it's a whole different waiver you have to sign off on if you're in New York. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like what?
Brother, I'm sorry. All I could think about is like the idea of like that one song that's like New York, but it's just like a bunch of people just like this.
Zombied out.
Concrete
I'm down to go to New
jungles.
York. Let's just say
Our
what?
word ringing.
Let's go during the summer,
tomatoes.
and we can make a pot out of that. And
All
then-
right, I got robbed of my camera.
So one of us didn't come back. Oh no.
Jason got sold into sex trafficking.
Just the sex trafficking. Okay, maybe we should stay away from that.
Just stay on live so it's good content if you get robbed.
yeah. Run your pockets.
Just as like,
Chad, did you hear that? This bum told me to run my pocket.
This goofy
I got stabbed.
this dude just
Chad,
pull,
call the cops.
just pulls out a gun, just like, chat on God.
Chad, am I cooked?
Clip that shot, clip that. But yeah, I want to go back to Seattle. I haven't done that yet. San Antonio, I still need to do that. I have been cooking new things since February started because I want to do at least cooking 2 new things a month. And then still don't have money for a vasectomy, so that's still on hold. The gym starts this Friday. I forgot what I wrote. Let me see what. Oh, sloppy from Cesar. Still gonna happen.
When's the date?
Nah, Jason keeps on changing that. It originally said to give me sloppy.
Yeah, I did say that. One thing that I
When's that
have
gonna
not
happen?
done in my
I'm
top
gonna
5 is
Jason's such a tease.
I don't know.
Whore.
I'm still
Lucky.
waiting for my blunkin.
clip that chat. It's more bread in the bank account definitely happened, dog. Not now, but it's definitely gonna happen.
Are we talking stacks or loaves?
Slices.
Oh shit.
Talk about this guap.
Get the sourdough.
I've been a little bit more organized with school. And the Costco membership definitely gonna happen. I just don't know when. After what you showed me with that Costco's hiring for $30 an hour, though, I could probably get a better job and get a free Costco membership.
Yo, Andres was telling me that the fucking eggs at Costco are like $40 or some shit.
Yeah.
The fuck you
That's
government
wild.
said fuck you and your egg. No more protein for you, fag.
Was that like because of the tariffs? So like, what?
No, I think
Because Colorado made a new law where it can only be cage free.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I kind of forgot about that honestly. Because
Yeah.
Marissa was telling me about that, and I was like,
It's getting real bad. Every time I go to this King Supers, there's no eggs. I'm like, gosh darn, bro. Like, what the fuck? This is like the COVID, dog, when there's no toilet paper. I remember when during COVID, it was also when Snowmageddon happened. So it was like a wombo combo. And so we went to like Walmart, and there was absolutely nothing on the shelves except for like the nasty shits. Like
Canned
like
corn.
it was just like
Canned
weird,
fruit.
yeah. And then like
That's not funny.
wait, you guys don't like cream of oh fuck.
What's that
"Oh,
mean?
there's a meme about that."
What is the meme?
there's this like lady who walks up to a door. She like rings the doorbell, like the ring, and then she's like, "Let me in." And this guy just like leans into the mic and goes, "Cream of mushroom." And she goes, "Shut the fuck." Shut the. And then she like ends up throwing up just because like that dude said the words like cream of mushroom.
He casted a motherfucking cream of mushroom spell.
God damn. People are so fucking.
I do also like that meme. I really do like that meme. There's a meme of this dude who's like driving really fast, and then the dude the passengers like taking a video of them driving super fast, and a part of the song comes in, and he's like, "You gonna die," and then the car literally.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
You're gonna die. Oh shit. Yeah. I like that one video of like he goes up to the car and he's like, what are you gonna do? So what? And like punches the window. Like damn, like how much force had to be within that?
No, that was impressive. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, dude. Like, you know how hard it is to break a fucking window with your fist?
Bare fist.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I tried. I fucked up my head. I just remember it seeing like red and bump. I was like, ah.
See, when you said that, I thought about that video of that like newscaster being like trying to break the window with a hammer, and that shit just slides down.
Yeah.
I don't know. You were just saying that you're weak.
Yeah, 100%.
You didn't even want to play rock paper scissors.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I don't know. Do you want me to admit I'm a pussy? Because, yeah, it is.
No, but like you know, how hard can you even punch the window?
Enough for.
Ooh. I do want to get a. Huh? No, I do want to get one.
That's when, after I did that, that was the only time I was like, I need a gun. It's just, this can't do anything, nor this, so this.
It made me think of that scene from like the second Fast and the Furious movie when they go to like recover a package from some dude's car, and that dude just takes off his shirt and wraps it around his fist, and then just punches out the window, and then the main character just walks up and he's like, "It was unlocked."
Is it bad? No, all I'm thinking about is that Sam Hyde's video of him just smashing the car window.
Oh, with the fucking windshield wiper.
Me at the aquarium looking at the juicy lipped ass.
Oh
fish.
yeah, just I was about to say, is that the one where like the fish just looks into the camera and like, treat me like what to eat. Have you punched the window? Say sorry.
Pretty sure I have. I mean,
Oh wait, no! Didn't you have to punch or like kick open a window?
No.
To get out of the burning car?
no, I like showed it check the fuck out of the door, and when it opened, so I was just like climbing through the window.
What a fucking guy!
Yeah, the window just kind of.
Yeah, it
The
exploded.
window exploded out of the lake. Three of the four windows exploded.
Was your window the fourth that didn't explode?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, I just got it on the other side then.
It was a
This door is not moving.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Oh, I went through Facebook to see if I had like archived any of our chats, and I did, but like only
Jesus
like
concerned.
only like 1/3 of the conversations are there.
Only the racial slur.
No, literally some of them do pull up, and there was a few things that I had screenshotted, and one of them was like Hana like in like 2018 being like, yeah, by the way, I'm trans. Before she actually like fully out said it.
We must stay strong.
And then I took a screenshot of like you getting your phone back like a week later and then being like, yo, sorry, blew up in front of your house. And I was like, are you good? Like, brother, I don't care if you blew up in front of my house. You blew up. And like the conversation leading to that. And then like I was looking through all of our conversations and I was like, only me, Luis, and Hana, whatever we conversated throughout the entirety of like our 2017 and 2018 and 2019 chats on Facebook.
You know, I was recently thinking about it. I think it was like yesterday, and I was like, if I had like a time machine, if I can send myself like a message back in time or something, I don't think I would tell myself to not be in that car, but I would have been like, wear a hat today.
Here you go, champ.
Think that would help?
Anything else? You're broke.
No,
Just
like
get in the bag.
like wear some sweatpants and wear a beanie.
You know what's funny? You saying that? I just said that to my sister today when my mom pulled out the bag of weed. I was like, if I could go back in time and go to my teenage self that got in trouble, I would just go up to him and be like, number one, don't get into debt. Number two, mom's a hypocrite. All right, that's all I can tell you. And then, but my sister was like, yeah, I would follow you inside that time machine and tell me the same thing. I was like, my mom's like, why? I'm being cool now. Nah, no. We got yelled at for this shit. You can't just bullshit me on this.
You don't gotta be cool about it, man.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So, like, my mom hid it because she's like, oh, I don't want the boys getting into this. And I was like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But she
Damn,
asked
you
me
gonna
and my
teach him a
sister.
role?
But my sister was like, yeah, I could have. Well, it's not like. And so, my sister's like, what should we do with it? And I was like, I think we should smoke like a family. And just like pass it around.
Just on the couch?
Yeah,
Candace?
I was like, I haven't smoked in like almost 2 years, so we can do this. Like, we can just puff, pass. And then my mom's like, no, I don't want to risk my job. I'm like, you got this from your job. Like, but, what I wanted to do, but like, I asked ChatGPT.
You should tell her to just like sit in the room with you guys.
So I asked nice. I asked ChatGPT how to make weed butter. So I want to make weed butter. But I learned it's not enough weed. It needs to be up to 10 grams.
You could get you some RSO.
So what?
RSO?
What is that?
It's basically it's called Rick Simpson oil. It's a decarboxylated like syringe form of just like straight distillate weed that you can eat. Each syringe is like 1,000 milligrams basically of an edible.
I don't need to get that high. I don't even want to get high. Like, I was gonna make it and call you and Luis.
No, it's like to spike your mom.
Fuck it.
Why does this Pepsi taste funny? I don't know.
Jason.
Wait, how much is 100 grams? I mean, not 100. Jesus Christ, 10 grams. Because an eighth is 3.5 grams, right?
Yeah.
So.
Wait, huh? 10 grams? Wait, brain? Because, like, there's eighths, quarters, halves, and then ounces.
Isn't an ounce like a lot? Like
28 grams?
God damn. So, like.
That's like half a gram.
Damn, dog, I'm gonna need a lot of weed.
And technically, with those RSOs, you can get 8 of those. So technically, you can max out. Not legally, but technically you can, because they call it something different. They still tell you to smoke it, even though it's better to ingest it. But you can leave the store with like basically 8,000 milligrams of just straight up decarboxylated.
What would your day be if you took 8,000 milligrams?
I only took a whole syringe once, and I basically was like in and out for an entire 2 days.
I feel like, yeah, you'd probably just like sleep it off.
Slumped. No, it is like a really good like sleep and pain management kind of thing.
Yeah, because you're sleeping forever.
Yeah, no,
You're taking a
exactly.
good nap.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Not in pain when you're asleep.
true.
What was it that you said the other, like, last Wednesday? Well, it looks like I'm going to sleep for dinner.
Yeah, going to bed for dinner.
I'm having ice soup and air.
So, if I get 8 grams or 9 grams, I would just have to get like 3/8.
If you get 2/8, that's 8 grams. So that's a quarter.
Oh, got you. So, how much is a quarter?
7 grams.
No, like, how much would it be?
Like THC or
Like, if I bought,
money? Oh, if I don't know, it depends. Like if you come to my store before like 10 o'clock, or if you come in super fucking late, you can get a quarter for like 40 bucks and 66 cents.
Yeah, alright, well.
You know, I don't think you need that much.
I really don't think you
To
need
make it
that much either.
I think you should look for a real recipe instead of asking ChatGPT.
That's fair.
It
So should I
will.
make wheat brownies tonight?
It will figure out how to convince you to commit suicide
I mean,
while
yeah.
making that butter. I hope you
Yeah.
know that.
If you have parchment paper, weed, and butter, then yeah.
That's what I need too. It said parchment paper. I don't have parchment paper, but I do have butter.
Are you also willing to make your house stink for a little while?
Damn it! I knew that was a thing too. I was like, it's gonna stink up the house, right?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
It's gonna not smell like fresh smoked weed. It's gonna just really smell like. Honestly, sometimes it smells like burnt weed, but not like in the sense like you're lighting it. Just
It's
it
weird.
smells
You
burnt.
Put the weed in the oven.
Yeah.
Like, bake it, so it smells like baked weed.
Yeah, not like burnt in the sense like you're about to like smoke a doobie, but like
How long
definitely
does this take
smells
me?
hot.
Because I think it said it took 30 to 40 minutes to activate it. Because then, like, I think like what I remember reading was, like, bake it in the oven, take it out, put it into the butter, let it rest in it, and then squeeze out, like, with, like, like, out of a filter. And so, like, that way I don't get, like, leftover weed in the butter. And then that's when I start cooking with the butter. With the weed butter. Jesus Christ, why is this Roblox?
The cuck Roblox experience. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Autism. Just a little.
So yeah, if I make edibles, will you guys eat them?
Sure.
Fuck yeah.
You already know the answer with me.
Fuck yeah. Just
No.
I'm still scared.
No, I'll just be his potted plant, you know? You know how like some people when they can't finish their alcohol at a party and they're just like, I don't want to be rude. Dumps it in their house plant. You know, I'll just be his house plant. I'll just
I'd probably just try a little bit because I'm scared.
Scared of what? It's weed.
I don't know.
I mean, if
I
you're
get anxiety.
honestly, if you get scared, I think Rick Simpson oil should be your best bet because at least you could dose yourself.
No, he's gonna be like Hana, you know. He's gonna be like, I'm having a heart
No,
attack.
shut up. Don't tell him that.
No,
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
that just from Dabs?
Yeah, I was like, we just talked about it. You guys showed me the photo last time.
That was from her taking dabs, though.
Yeah.
No, she did. So she did basically like turn some of her wax into like.
No, I know she
That was
did
the
that.
first time.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah, I was like the time we're talking about, like she just took Dabs. You know, I'm pretty sure you got it for him.
Damn. Do I have AIDS or something? God.
That works.
All right, now get behind him. I can finally get my video.
This is the Roblox video that we were.
Oh god.
This is what the fans have been asking for.
Why am I hearing whistles?
This is what they've been needing.
Speaking of friends, when you uploading your next video, Jason?
God damn it. Well, no, I told you the issue I was having, right? About my software.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about just getting Premiere Pro. And
Yeah, you said, fuck it, I'm getting Premiere Pro.
yeah, I'm broke. Premiere Pro's
And then I was
expensive.
like, hey, you know, it's DaVinci. And I'm like, fuck, I'm getting Premiere Pro.
Nah, no DaVinci up in here.
The binky?
No,
No,
yeah.
you gotta wrestle move.
I don't know, because I finally opened my Christmas gift. The Blood Moon Teddy Ursa or something like that. That I got. The Pokemon cards. Because I was like, dang, they're surging sparks in here. I'm just gonna... I was like, holy shit, homie got me a good present. Like a really good one. Holy shit. Why you gave me kisses? Nah. That's embarrassing. I'll tell you that. I don't know. I still don't have inspiration to edit. And school's been really gnarly. Because I'm trying to get my grades up. Get my pockets up, my grades up, and my brick up.
Why are we fighting over eggs and Pokemon cards right now?
Eggs?
Yeah.
I mean, hasn't everybody always been fighting over Pokemon cards?
I mean, yeah, but now it's just like people
Oh, yeah,
punching
it's, like,
children at
brutal.
this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's getting bad. It's like, you know, some scalpers are just, you know, go about their day and like scalp a bunch of Pokemon cards, even though like they actively read a sign being like, you gotta have a limit, and then they walk up and they're like, oh, sorry, can't read. whatever. But then now it's just like I'm scalping as many as I want, and I'm gonna lie and be like, "This is for my child," and then like literally next moment, deck one. Fucking my box of Pokemon cards.
Show up and act like it's a fucking mosh pit.
No, you. What is that one game? The little game with the little creatures and they all fight each other. Awesome.
Cockfight?
Damn.
Right
I mean,
now.
I guess that is pretty close. It's like almost like Fall Guy characters, but it's just like them just fighting each other.
Are you talking about like in Toy Story, those two guys just?
Oh, are you talking about that like they're like sticky basically?
They're like little goop creatures.
Yeah, and then
They
like
can,
grab each other.
Yeah.
They're like, isn't one of the stages they're like on top of a moving
Semi truck. Yes. I love those videos of them just getting like turning and then disappearing because they get fucking hit by a road sign.
Who was it? Was it one of you guys that showed me like jujitsu car, like car jujitsu or something like that?
Oh,
Yeah, Karjitsu.
I think that was
Yeah.
Louise that showed you that,
Yeah.
but
Because after that, like I had 3 more encounters of people just showing me car jujitsu. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like I feel like everyone's high.
I don't know, dog. I'm on that shit. I've
It is
seen
pretty
before
cool.
they did.
I like the one where
Anything
like
you like, I liked it cooler. I liked it in a way cooler, more mysterious way.
I like the one where he goes to unbuckle his like seatbelt and all the dudes takes it and
Oh
chokes him.
yeah, and like starts to choke him. Like that was pretty cool.
The strats are crazy. Strats are crazy. The strat is to if you're in the driver's seat, I think what you got to do is like you take your outside hand and you use it for your seatbelt, so you cross over yourself, and then you immediately stop the other person from unbuckling themselves.
Oh
So, like,
yeah.
So like if you're in the driver's seat, you don't like
Just start
reach like
punching
this.
them.
You reach over like this to unbuckle yourself, and immediately also reach over to stop them from unbuckling themselves.
Because the whole point's like escape the car, right?
No. It's like 3 rounds, but the only way you can get you can get points which count for the season, but the only way to actually get a win is for a submission.
I mean, have
Okay.
you seen the ones where they're fighting like all up into the front seat, all the way up into the back seat, and they got some like really suggestive positions when they're in the back seat. I'm like, damn, okay.
Honestly, I have only seen the highlights.
Ah,
That's all you need
damn.
to see.
Nah, no. You're missing like the lead up to it too. You're missing the
It's fucked up. They turn on the heater in the car too. They blast it to 95 and leave it on for like a fat minute. So it's hot as fuck in the car too.
They should have the Tesla one where like it's like, don't worry, my dog's okay or something like that. Don't worry, my jujitsu guys are good.
Nah,
They're just fighting at 95 degrees.
Nah,
they,
if they fought in a Tesla, they'd fucking blow up.
They fucking put their foot through that screen.
I want to see them fight in an Odyssey.
That's too much room. I want to see them fight in a fucking like an Audi TT.
Wait, have you seen the phone booth ones?
Yeah.
Those ones are brutal.
Those are crazy. Those guys do look like those Toy Story sock and bopper thing. Like not sock and bopper, like those little like boxing robots. Cause they just have to stand like this, and they're just like.
That's survival of the fittest, though.
Damn, just imagine like punching instead of punching the person, you punch like the inside of the box.
I was about to, like you like punch the phone. Fuck.
You punch the phone.
Yeah. Fuck.
Ring, 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 ring. ring.
Do you get points if you answer the phone? The phone is ringing.
Your phone is ringing.
Your phone is ringing. Did you watch that growing up, Cesar?
Watch what?
Wonder Pets, they're on their way.
Who
A little
didn't?
bit.
All right.
Who didn't?
Who didn't?
Yeah.
Luis.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I did not have
Sad.
cable.
Yeah. What was it? What was always on cable? Or like not on cable? It was always PBS. It was Arthur. That was always what I remember. Not on cable.
They had Hello Arthur on PBS.
Yeah. When you're having no wonderful day. Hey.
Hey,
When
I
Matt Damon was in there.
Do you know Bob Marley's son did that song?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dang. They're like, we got a show. We want you to do the reggae for it. Always just remember seeing that every morning for first grade before I went into school. Just watching Arthur. And just like, wow. I'm eating this PBJ before it can kill me.
I did also like that weird Canadian show that I was watching recently. It's called Crashbox. It also was one of those shows that didn't show up on cable.
Crashbox.
Yeah, not a lot of people liked it because it looks fucked. You would not think it's a kid show till you're like, oh, this literal skeleton is teaching these kids math.
What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, Marissa.
The snake charming episode was my favorite
What the fuck is
because it was the snake
this?
charming the
Yeah.
dude. I mean, this is like the early 2000s.
Oh, that is something.
Jesus Christ, Marissa, you good?
No, I'm not. Yeah, a lot of kids were terrified of that show, but I don't know. I liked it a lot. I don't know why. Either that or I don't remember what that show was called. I was looking that one up recently, but it's like the inanimate objects are alive, like the child ball, the door, the mop, literal pair of shoes. I wonder.
The Brave Little Toaster?
No.
Beauty and the Beast?
Nah, it's one of those like fuck 3D animations, right?
Fairy Tales?
In and out. So like
Veggie
Tales?
no.
Blue's Clues?
If you
No, that was super cable.
I'll look up.
Ah, I used to watch the show on PBS.
I used to watch
There's Clifford,
Clifford. Yeah, holy crap.
Dragon Tales.
Hot take. Didn't really like Dragon Tales.
You're just wrong again, Jason.
Did y'all ever see Sagwa? The Chinese Siamese cat?
Oh yeah.
It's called A Little Curious.
Oh. Jesus Christ, Marissa, what the fuck have you been watching, dog?
What?
Let me see.
Do you remember this show?
I do actually.
Oh, what the fuck? This looks like minimalist, like, don't hug me, I'm scared.
Off-brand Bob the Tomato.
Oh, what?
You know, I would always remember in middle school, by the time I woke up, it was always the first thing that was on TV was King of the Hill. I was like, damn, dude,
Yeah.
why can't there be anything else?
A literal glass of juice. The Family of Shoes.
Oh my god.
You remember this at all?
No, Marissa, not at all.
I was tortured as a
I remember them all.
child. I mean, then again, I also did grow up with the fact that my sister was like, "Oh, you want to see a kids' cartoon? Happy Tree Friends. What's this?"
Oh man, that's foul.
And I'm just sitting there like,
This is
I
where it all
like
start-
this shit. No,
It's all started here.
Nah,
Yeah.
for reals.
it
That's
did.
wild. I just thought that happened to me, and I was like, that's nasty. I was like, I don't like that.
Like these cute little. Fuck.
These cute little fucks.
That's foul. Now you watch Me King.
Huh? Now you watch me.
I mean, he does too.
I met
Hey,
him.
he met him. Yeah,
met
exactly.
me,
You should be pointing this argument towards him. What are you watching, Jason?
I just remember. I just told Cesar like before going to our middle school, it was always King of the Hill. It was like the first thing that was on.
That's what watching Teen Titans Go does to a motherfucker.
What, like goth bitches and orange people? One of those
I
ones.
could never recover from this.
One of those you can't recover from liking orange people.
Oh.
What?
I'm talking about Donald Trump. Can never recover from orange people. But, you know, I like me goth women and some women that are orange.
I do like goth women.
So you want
Did
someone?
are you about to start a PSA? Like
You-
you're just like
You want someone who you want a dark
women.
You want a dark gothic MAGA?
Do you wanna come inside my pussy?
We shall not abort.
I'm gonna come.
Punch me right in the pussy. But dude, no, I just also remember watching the transition from Adult Swim to Cartoon Network, and it was a good transition. It was King of the Hill, and then it went straight to The Amazing World of Gumball. Like I was like, that's such a good transition because it was freaky. It felt like you weren't supposed to watch it. Like like when it transitioned from Cartoon Network to Adult Swim.
I liked the intermissions between going from Cartoon Network to Adult
Yeah,
Swim
that's
better.
yeah.
But I'm like, I guess if you're like a literal child waking up in the morning, you don't want the literal like the ones that they use to scare off kids.
Oh yeah, there was ones I like used to
I
skip.
still really like the Sun one. The Sun one's my favorite because they used that one for a good minute there. Do you know that one?
I remember the Toonami goodbye. Like he's like, well, we'll
I'll see you
later.
later.
Yeah. And then
Dude,
it just transitioned
Then
to
you'd be
the
homesick. You'd be watching either fucking Judge Judy or the baby Looney Tunes.
hey there everybody. It's or I remember watching because of my sister. Like if I was sick and she would ditch, Flavor Flav.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Holy shit! For some reason,
Wait, what were you watching? Like The Flavor of Love?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Flavor Flav.
Or I always tell this to my sister and she never believes me. I'm like, you watch a lot of Teen Mom and you became one. Just I was like, this had to be something.
It was
She
a
she just
premonition.
Yeah.
she just had to study the competition.
She's like,
She had to
I wanna
fit
be
in.
like them. It's just
That's crazy. She became a teen mom.
yeah.
Didn't even get on the show or nothing.
Nah, dude, fucking
She
foul.
didn't get her moment.
And then I just remember watching like only what my sister wanted to watch for the longest time. So
That was a lot
I
of
grew up
MTV.
watching Sister, That's So Raven, but now That's So Raven was pretty good. Their Jersey Shore, a lot of fucking Flavor Flav. Like
Dude, the only thing I remember specifically that my older sister would make us watch is like every day after school. I swear to fucking God, she would be home watching TV all fucking day. But when I'd come home, she'd be like, "We're watching Tyra Banks," and I was like, "I hate this show." And she's like, "I don't even like Tyra Banks." And I was
Now
like,
she's
why
in
do we
the-
watch this?
now she's in a nursing home.
And then she's like, "Well, they have like interesting people on." And I was like, "This is fucking horrible. I hate Tyra."
Now
Banks."
she's shit in the bed metaphorically
It was
and physically.
Yeah.
It was that and like this like this stupid show in Spanish called Caso Cerrado, which is basically just like Hispanic Judge Judy.
Oh no.
Oh, I think oh.
I just remember also like when it finally came to high school, whenever I would go get Josh, that was the only time I watched the news. I was like, because Josh would take forever, and I would just sit in the living room with his mom and dad watching the news. And he's like, "Why don't you come in my room while I'm getting ready?" I'm like, "I don't want to see you get dressed, Josh. Like, I'd rather just watch the news." Like,
That was weird though, because like that would happen kind of often if Josh would be like, "Hold on, let's go to my house," and then you'd go with him to his house, and then you'd just like, I don't know, it's weird because there's always just like people at his house, so you walk in and then Josh is like doesn't say anything, and then you're like, you say something, and then Josh just walks away, and you're like, okay, should I follow him? Like, should I stay out here? And you're like, okay, I'll follow him. And you go to his room, and then he just starts like undressing, and you're like, hey, where are your clothes at?
Yo.
I just remember doing that, and then I finally linked up with Cesar walking to school, and then I remember just always, I don't know why we always kept it a tradition. Like, it was like first it was just me and Josh because I didn't know where Cesar still lived, and then it was just more of like, then we would go get Josiah, and if I swear I would have been on class on time if we didn't go get Josiah. Like I swear, there's days I remember knocking and it's just like I swear to God this dude's asleep and no one's home. So no one could be like, oh, let me go get Josiah. Unless his dad was there and like he didn't have to go to work until later on, he'd be like, oh, thanks for coming, guys. I wasn't gonna wake him up. I was like, what the fuck? Like that's your. And I remember Josiah like, I'm not going. Like, why do we even get you? Like, there's no point with you. Like, I remember he's like, all right, let me get ready. Literally like 20 minutes. Me and Josh would just go back to his house, smoke a bowl, and come back, and he's just barely putting on his shoes and brushing his teeth. I'm like, this can't be real. Josiah cannot be like a real person. Like, and then like I barely get into like my English class just on time, like fucking rushing.
He was also watching a lot of Teen Mom.
He was taking pointers like, mm-hmm. Do you guys remember? What is it? It was. Do you remember, Cesar, when we were like walking and we saw Josiah and we're like, Josiah, whose kid is that? It's mine. No, for reals. No, it's mine. Dude, you're fucking hilarious. Whose kid is that? It's mine. Don't we all realize he was telling the truth and his baby mama was looking pissed at us? I was like, that explains why he ditches a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, Jason. I do not remember that.
You don't?
No.
I do. We were all just like flabbergasted. We were just like,
I was like, I learned Josiah had a kid. I forgot who it was through, but it was like through text message.
nice.
I remember Josh telling me.
I'm so baffled that you had a kid, but made the most sense out of everything.
He's got 2 now.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. Almost hitting 30.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I think he can start having like a life again now. Like I think his kids are going to school or some shit.
Yeah. And then, oh, what was it? It was, I just remember watching the news, like, weirdly sitting next to his dad. And then he'd be like, how you doing, Jason? I'm just like, doing good, sir. You don't have to call me sir. I don't know your name. I don't know your name, sir. And then he's like, I'm gonna go play video games. And then I'll hear, God damn it! Just like, all like the yelling was so loud. I was like,
Dude,
yo, dude, this can't. I'm kind of like, they were cool to me. They were always so cool to me. They were always like, how's your school? How are you doing in class? Like, doing really good? I'm glad to hear that. And then all you would just hear is the nastiest fucking yelling of your life because of like, he'd get so pissed about the game. And then he hooked it up in the living room, and then there was no chance of survival. I remember he played, and he just looked at me. He's like, "You seem tense, Jason." I was like, "Yeah, no, 100%. I'm stressed out before my day could even start. Like, there's no way. Like, this is fucking for reals. Like, it's 7 a.m. Like, you can't be yelling this loud at 7 a.m." And then I finally linked up with Cesar, and we would walk to school together. I was like, yeah, I'm not getting Josh anymore. / like Josh would always ditch. He's like, I'm not going to my first hour class. I think you shouldn't either. I'm like, no, I think I am. Like,
You know, for a while there, I kind of felt like kind of like a complete loser because like I don't know, everyone was doing their own thing, and like after everyone was kind of like doing their own thing at some point, I started hanging out at Josh's, but like I wouldn't go to smoke because I was like I had a really rough experience, not knowing that that experience was due to the fact that was spice or 2K or whatever the fuck you want to call it, not real weed that I smoked the first time. I was worried that I was gonna have another reaction like that, so like I would literally just go there just to go like I don't know, just talk to people. They'd like still hand me the joint, and I'd be like, no, 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 I'm a good kid. And then like one day, like I just remember like walking up to Josh's house, and it was just like me, Josh, Josiah. I think I don't know, a bunch of other random kids were like leaving at some point. So I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tavo, Brandy, and I think one of his name was Bubba or something like that, or some shit.
And the only kid you had beef with, Jason.
Who?
Tabo.
No, I never. Me and Tavo were cool.
No, now.
Oh, that means you have beef?
Yeah.
Why do we have beef?
Apparently he was talking some mad shit about you, remember? And you're like, fuck him.
Really?
Yeah.
Rip. Damn. I don't remember that.
When you moved back, I was like, oh yeah, have you heard this beat Tabo made? It's not that bad. And you're like, fuck him. And I was like, what? And why? And you're like, he was like mad shit when I moved.
Damn. Yeah, I don't remember that.
But then, you know, I also got peer pressured into smoking. Josh was like, "Why the fuck do you come here? Like, if you're not gonna smoke weed, like, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm just
Nice.
hanging out,
I'm
like,
just
bro, like, what the fuck?" So like, we all went downstairs at some point and like we started smoking, and then that was the day I thought I was like choking on a chicken nugget when in fact I wasn't. I was able to
Nice.
tell people that I was choking on a chicken nugget.
I
If I was choking on a chicken nugget, I would not be able to tell somebody I am choking on a chicken nugget.
think one of my funniest interactions in the morning was it's either I would get there just in time when Cesar would park his car and then walk to school, or he would stop at the stop sign, pick me up, and then just drive a little bit more to park and go walk to school for the remaining. I was just like, okay, I don't know how much that was needed, but thanks, Cesar. Like he was the only one with the car, and then I became the one with the car. Or no, it was first Luis. Or no, was it you first, Cesar?
No, Luis had a car before I did.
That's right. And then I had a car, and then I always got in trouble.
I think Luis had a car first, and then
Yeah, I was driving at like 15.
yeah, he like I don't know if you did your mom like lose the car or whatever.
My mom got like neck surgery, and like at that point, I had already started high school, and so she was like, "You still have to go to school, but I can't drive you, and you also go to school like 15 miles away, so like you have to learn how to drive now, and you're gonna start driving to school." So I had to learn like early. So I was like 15 and a half. I was like 15. I was like a couple months after I turned 15, I think. Yeah, so I was like 15 when I learned to drive.
Why didn't you just go to a different school? Why didn't you go to Northland? Because your mom worked at the Boulder High School?
Yeah, she worked at that school, but then she like she got like neck surgery, and then she stopped working. And I was like, oh, how am I gonna change schools now?
Yeah. I still find it funny that, like, I found you in the hallway. I'm like, Luis, what the fuck are you doing here? Hey, what's up? I don't know. I'm just here.
Mhm.
And then you told me, like, yeah, I went into a classroom. I was like, how the fuck? He's like, yeah. Like, people knew Luis without him going to our fucking school. Like, without him going to our school, people fucking knew him.
I was part of the video game club.
Yo, no, I'm still no. I'm still fucking weirded out on it. Like, people legitimately knew Luis. Like, if I would hang out with people and I'd be like, "Oh, it's with my friend Luis." Oh yeah, and like they would describe Luis perfectly. I'm like, how? How the fuck do you know them? Like, there's no.
Jason, like me and Luis went to elementary school. It's like some of the people in high school.
I forgot about that. Y'all did go to Hillcrest together.
Yeah.
I just found it so baffling. I don't know. I just like. Because what, I only met you in middle school? Like, no, the beginning of high school. I still remember one of our awkward funny talks. Do you remember, Luis? You go back down, and I was just sitting there chilling, and you're like, "Can I sit with you?" And we just sat down, and I was like, "You're Josh's friend, right?" "Yeah, but I don't want to hang out with Josh today." And I think you grabbed a little lizard, too. You grabbed a little lizard. You're like, "This is pretty cool, huh?"
I don't remember that at all.
And then that's how we became friends. And then I still remember me and Cesar, same middle school. Never knew we lived by each other for years.
No.
But we had like what, a class together in middle school? Oh, well, no, never mind. Let's not.
We
talk
did.
about that.
We did.
No. Jesus Christ! No, I don't want to remember now, please.
Memory loss, memory loss, memory loss.
Cesar brings back the big core memory just so I can scold my mother. Okay, yes, you were. What the fuck? Why do you wait to tell me now?
Well, to be fair, I thought you knew.
No, not at all. Not 1%, Cesar. Not did I have one fucking clue. And then what? We met in choir, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I met all of them, too.
I
Well,
thought
through you.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, because then we would all meet up
Like,
for lunch.
if I didn't go to choir at all, or had been, like, a retard in that class. Damn. Fuck.
Editor, can you take that out?
No.
No.
Fuck.
They're just gonna replace it with like a a nicer word.
I'm just gonna put that it's not safe for kids, you know.
But yeah, and then like, no, I think Marissa got a car before I did, and then I got a car, and then it was a combo between me and Marissa's car. Were the only cars to smoke it.
I think Hana was the last one to get a car.
Sounds
Hana
about
was.
right.
I was not there. I was still baffled when I came back and they're like, "Oh, Hana drives." I was like, "What the fuck?"
She also blew up.
Yeah. It's kind of funny when like I left and like just coming back to see you guys. It was always like something big that happened. I just remember like seeing Cesar and he's like, "No, just been here chilling." Oh yeah, we blew up. I'm like, Cesar, you can't just tell me
You can't
you're
just drop
chilling.
that
Yeah, like you can't
information.
just tell me you've been up to nothing. Like that's something. And then when I came back one time was when you guys just started dating. And then that was when I found out Hana lost a bunch of weight because like she broke her leg. And then
Well, it's like she broke her leg. She started starving herself.
yeah.
You know, she bought to J.A.C. in high school.
Man.
Another lower drop.
Yeah, also, you know, her diet wasn't ham sandwiches and froyo.
You gotta admit those were good froyo memories, man. You gotta admit. We did get froyo a lot.
We would give Froyo a lot.
For a lot.
It was alright. It was alright.
I fuck with it. It was a lot. Then when we see you at work sometimes, a lot, we would go to Jimmy John's here and there. Cause you worked at the one on by like on like Washington, right?
Yes.
On 92nd and Washington.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember like sometimes we just go there.
You know what's sad is I've been going there recently, and one of the chicks I used to work with still works there.
Rip.
And she was working there for a good solid 3 years before I even started working there. So I'm like, God,
Must be good at health insurance.
I hope so. I don't know.
Ain't no way.
That has to be good health insurance. I don't know what like there's any other way to stay.
Oh yeah, I guess in between all that, I worked at a place called Mickey's. It's like a white people steak stop. You know?
You worked at a steak shop?
Kind of. It's like one of those like shitty like we're old and rustic kind of places, but you're like you got rats and your food is microwaved.
Gunters.
Yeah.
Chef Mike.
But
Chef Mike.
Chef Mike.
The microwave. It's prepared this evening by Chef Mike.
have you watched Chef?
Chef?
Chef
Oh
and
my
Pig?
god, Jesus Christ. Life is so bleak. I'm so pissed at this world. This can't be real.
This can't be happening. I
Why
made
did
my
it
mistake.
happen to me? Damn, dog. This can't be it. Chat, put an L.
L for the first two vehicles I ever got.
Oh, God.
One being taken out because I hit a drunk driver, and the second one being taken out by a drunk driver as it's parked. Really, the roads are slippery. Yeah, that's why you don't speed. And you don't tell me that you're coming from Applebee's.
Those
Brother.
Dollaritos are crazy.
Yeah, no, exactly. Those Dollaritas don't keep you in check anymore.
We went to Applebee's one time and Lexi's like, "You guys still have the Dollaritas?" And the waiter goes, yeah, unfortunately."
Why is that unfortunately? What's wrong with that?
Because they gotta serve them. They're
I'm
probably
sure
not
the
gonna
waiters
tip
are
for
tired
it.
of everyone going and getting wasted at fucking Applebee's and tipping like shit.
Come on, can't you think of like that scene from Talladega Nights where they're in the Applebee's just fucking literally walking into the building and then starting an argument, and then like even before they even get their food, really they're just like,
Oh, like when when they were all just like, you should go to church with me more often, or like since you're back in my life. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There is that scene, and
it is also another way of being like, this is Waffle House.
The Applebee's way.
Y'all remember that video where someone threw a chair at the Waffle House employee and she just like
Yeah.
catches it?
Dude. Didn't we go to the Waffle House by Marissa's old job before?
Yeah.
I'd never
like
go.
2 a.m., right? Or like 3?
Oh, I'll leave everyone there once, and that was like during the day. It's because Han was like, "It's so good, we should go." And I went.
Genuinely
I remember that. That was like the first time I went to Waffle House. And I was like, man, that shit sucks.
I worked next to that bitch for like 9 months, and I still didn't even get Waffle House once until that point.
I was like, bro, we sat down and every table was dirty, and then they wiped it down, and then it was just wet and sticky.
Yeah, because like I was like, I never been. Is it any good? And Han was like, it's like a better IHOP. And I was like, okay, sure, let's go.
I was mad. I got a waffle, and it sucked. I was like, this shit's called Waffle House. The fuck is this?
This can't be real.
The pseudo waffle. It's the one that's not funny because it tips over instantly.
No,
Doesn't just sit there and then tips
Dude,
over.
my like hash browns are already pretty bland when you get them at IHOP, but like I don't know how the fuck like Waffle House made it even more bland.
They just put cooked toppings on it and then called it good. They're like, we didn't even cook the potato.
God, this is sad.
Bless.
I remember I had an ex in Texas, and she's like,
Oh,
I'm gonna knock your socks off. I'm gonna knock your socks off and give you the best breakfast of your life. I thought
That's not the way I thought that sentence was gonna go.
I honestly,
no,
yeah.
So she was just like,
You know what,
I'm
let's
gonna.
just
But
end
the
it there.
thing is, she was a baker. Like anything she made was 10 out of 10. So I was like, oh, dude, I'm about to have the best breakfast ever. So I get to her house early as fuck in the morning, like 6 a.m. I'm like, all right, cool. What are you making? I'm not making anything. Why am I here? You're taking me to Austin. What? So we drive all the way to Austin, Texas.
I'm hungry as fuck.
I'm
I'm this
sick.
bitch.
From 6 a.m. we get there around like almost 8. And then I'm listening to the maps, but I didn't hear how the map was saying. Like, I didn't hear like the beginning of it. You know how like the map says like taking you to Waffle House or something like that. And we get to the driveway, I pull in, I'm like, no fucking way. This girl took me all the way to fucking Waffle House. We get in there, and I was like, this can't be real. I cannot be dating this girl. She's like, best
NPC.
breakfast of your life.
Breakfast.
Oh,
Did she say it like that? Did she breakfast?
dude, I just
You
like,
should have been warned.
she's just like, oh my god, have you ever had hash browns before? I'm like, yes, I've had hash browns before. Have you ever had Waffle House hash browns?
Was she
I'm like,
white?
She was like Italian. So,
Yeah.
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 So like, I just remember eating it, and I'm like, this is awesome. And she's like, best breakfast ever. Okay, I'm ready to go
Breakfast
home.
ever.
We drove almost 2 hours just for this. I was like, don't you want to go sightseeing? We're like, and then she got mad. She's like, fine, we'll go. And so she took me to H Mart. Their H Mart is huge there. So I was like, all right, cool. This came out to something cool. And then I had to drive her all the way back.
You should have just left you there.
And then we get back, and we were both working together. And she's like, Jason's so sweet. He took me to somewhere romantic. To Waffle House. I was like, hey. I was like,
That wasn't my plan.
oh, dude, don't tell that. Don't tell that to people.
You're like, not by choice.
Like, restrainment, my favorite.
I still can't believe she's just like, she made it sound like she was gonna cook something, and like, her cooking was awesome, dude. It was awesome, like, beautiful. Like, it was some crazy shit she would cook up. I get there early as shit. I woke up at fucking 5 a.m. to get there at 6. Oh, no, you're taking me there. She didn't like to drive. She didn't know how to drive. Her first car was a 2020 Buick. And I was like, oh, man, this is a fucked up way to start off your car.
Why she even got a car then?
No, like, she got the car before she got her license. Or no, sorry. When I met her, she was like, oh, I'm studying to get my license. I was like, oh, how old are you? 21. What? Pause. Wait. Pause.
Wait,
Yeah.
double pause. You
And
didn't
then-
make sure she was at least 21?
No, I knew she was over 21 because I met her sister. But I was like, I thought it was going to be like 22, 23. No, she was just turning 21. I was like, oh, fuck. So, and then like, the cool part was driving a 2020 Buick is pretty badass. like driving a new car, insane. So I was like, cool, I get to drive. But I didn't have an option of the music. It was kind of bullshit. It was K-pop. She liked K-pop. For an Italian, she liked K-pop. Nothing.
All I'm hearing is red
K-pop.
flags.
Huh?
All I'm hearing is red flags.
No,
Italian
I
with
don't
no
know. If
flavor.
bad takes were red flags, Jason would never find anyone.
We're ending on that.
Hey.
That was a good ending.
Huzzah.